All right, y'all, let's crunch some numbers. Obviously, this isn't my typical content, but I really do want to see all of my art friends get their slice of this internet pie, as big of a slice as you can dream of. Reach for the slice, guys, because you can make money on YouTube. Now, I'm not going to knock your socks off. I'm not here to tell you that I made enough money in 2024 to go buy an oceanfront house or anything yet, but there is potential to earn extra money on YouTube and to sustain your life a little bit. It's expensive to be alive, so why not film yourself doing things that you're already gonna do and post it on the internet? And while I wasn't quite able to buy my dream house, and I'm still here in this little apartment, I did make a lot more money in 2024 than I expected I would, so let's talk about it. In order to be eligible for monetization on YouTube and make money through AdSense, you have to have one of the two following things. You either have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on your videos over the past 6 months, or you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 10 million shorts views in the past 90 days. Once you reach one of those goals, you will do a happy dance. YouTube will email you and they will tell you that you are invited to their very exclusive, secret, private, amazing club called the YouTube Partner Program, and you'll start making money. So I hit 1,000 subscribers on March 4th, 2024. I posted a video where I recreated a crochet dress that Selena Gomez wore in a music video, and I got a lot of views on that quickly. A lot more than, not a lot of views, but a lot more than I typically would get. Usually my videos would get like maybe 100 views, and that was exciting for me, but that one quickly started getting like 1,000 or 2,000 views, and I was like, oh, I'm going viral, baby. And that's what pushed me over the 1,000 mark. I was still very far away from the 4,000 watch hours though, so didn't expect to get monetized anytime soon. I also posted a YouTube short about this same dress, and that did pretty well too. It got like 40,000 views, which was a lot for me at the time, but I also posted this exact same short on TikTok and it got 3.3 million views. Unfortunately, I made $0 on that on TikTok because your videos have to be a minute or longer on TikTok to make any money. But as of today, I have made $2.51 off of that short on YouTube and $12.09 off of the long form video on YouTube. The long form video is sitting at like 7.7 thousand views, and honestly the $12 is way less than I would have made if I would have gotten paid for all of those views. Because I didn't end up getting monetized for several months, I got the majority of those views prior to being monetized. And unfortunately YouTube doesn't back pay you for views that you got before being monetized, obviously, but that would be nice. I finally got monetized on July 15th of 2024, so just about 4 months after I hit 1,000 subscribers, and that wait between 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours really was such a drag. It was super disheartening. I felt like I was never gonna make it, and I honestly kind of wanted to give up because it does feel bad to be putting a lot of work into things and knowing that you might never see a dime for it. But you really never know what video is going to blow up, what great idea you're gonna have next that's gonna push you over the threshold and make you some moolah. So don't give up if this is you, because it was me, and now I have a little bit of money from YouTube, so just you'll get there. If I could just quickly give a little bit of advice to any smaller channels who, like me, just really wanted to get monetized and were feeling bad about themselves, videos about relevant topics always do really well, at least for me. And I think just in general in the crafty, DIY, creative, crochet, art space on the internet. The two videos for me that really boosted my channel and got me a lot of subscribers and a lot of views were the crochet nails, which was a topical thing. AI is pushing the crochet nails and everybody was talking about it on Facebook, so I made a video. It got a lot of views. And then before that, obviously the Taylor Swift video, because that was Taylor Swift is really popular and I knew that people would want to click that, and they did. And if you're subscribed to me, it's probably because of one of those two videos. Also, you gotta make engaging thumbnails. The thumbnail makes so much difference. Those are just two tidbits of advice. That's not what this video is about. Do with that what you will. Anyway, the Taylor video is what eventually got me monetized. I was sitting at like 2,000 watch hours and I was so freaking discouraged. And then that video kind of blew up. I mean, it never went super viral. I think it is at like 160,000 views right now, but that got me my watch hours that I needed within like several days. I posted that video on July 8th, 2024, and I was monetized. I was in the partner program by July 15th. And that actually happened very quickly, a lot more quickly than YouTube is going to tell you it's going to happen. When you do finally reach those two goals, the 1,000 subscribers, the 4,000 watch hours, YouTube is going to tell you, oh, we're going to review your channel. This might take a month. And you're like, excuse me, because my video is blowing up and I would like to be paid for it. So I was trying to find a hack. I was searching everything I could to try to figure out how I could get YouTube to approve me faster. And I ended up watching a video from the creator Morgan Stradling. I'll let you watch her video for all the details, but basically you just go into YouTube Studio, you contact customer service through there, and you say, hey, my video is blowing up and I hit all of my stuff that I need to hit, and I really would like to have my monies. Can you please approve me? And when I did that, I got approved within like a day or two. Definitely check out Morgan's video or there's other videos about it. It's like a thing that people know about, and I didn't feel bad for doing it, and you shouldn't feel bad either. Get your money, honey, and tell YouTube to hurry up and monetize you. So my Taylor Swift video is sitting currently, as of right this second, at 158,259 views. And off of that video, I have made $613.60. Unfortunately, I got a huge chunk of those views in the first couple of days before I was monetized, so that sucked. And based off of what I was paid for other videos, I should have been paid about $1,300 for the Taylor Swift video had I been monetized the entire time it had been up on my channel. So when looking at your analytics and seeing what you're making for your video, you're gonna come across some acronyms that might be confusing. You're gonna see CPM and RPM, and those two numbers are your besties if you want to really try to figure out like what advertisers like, what YouTube likes. I don't really do that. I just post what I like, but maybe you wanna be smarter about it. CPM stands for cost per milli. Milli means 1,000. So basically it is the cost that advertisers are willing to pay for your video per 1,000 views. RPM stands for revenue per milli, which is basically what YouTube wants to give you after they take their chunk, which is typically about 50%. I'm gonna use my crochet nail video as an example because it's currently my second highest viewed video, and it's the only video that I have over 100,000 views that's been monetized the entire time it's been up. When I was writing out my notes for what I wanted to say in this video, that video was at 106.7 thousand views. It's been a couple of days and now it's at 113.7 thousand views, and it's kind of funny because my RPM and my CPM has changed. It makes no sense to me. I don't know why the RPM and CPM are what they are. I'm not a man in finance. I'm just here to tell you the money that YouTube is giving to me. So when it was at 106,000 views a couple of days ago, my CPM was $18.01 and my RPM was $8.02. So basically YouTube was taking $10 away from me and putting it in their little Google pockets. But today, with the video having a few more views, 113,000, my CPM has gone down to $17.74 and my RPM has gone down to $7.81. I don't know. When it was at 106.7 thousand views, I had made $838.38. Those are a lot of 8s and 3s. Angel number girlies, what does that mean for my life? But now at 117,000 views, I have made $872.63 off of that one video. And it only has 113,000 views, one video. Imagine if I could do that 4 times a month. There is money to be made on this freaking app, guys. The coolest thing about all of this too is as you continue to make more videos, even if they aren't super popular when you first upload them, even if they aren't relevant and don't get a ton of views right off the bat, you're making yourself a backlog, and that backlog is passive income. I was paid $860 or whatever for that video, but for the month of December, I ended up making just shy, like $7 shy of $900. So I was paid an additional like $40 just from little views here and there on other videos because people found my channel, they liked my content, and they wanted to binge. Don't we all do that? I remember I did that with Simply Nailogical. I remember going to work at Jared, the Galleria of Jewelry, and my boss asking me, what did you do this weekend? And I said, I laid on my couch literally the entire weekend and watched a girl do her nails and go to Polish Mountain. That's all I did. And imagine the money she was paid for that. Hell yes, Christine. There are, of course, a few other ways to make money on this platform. I don't know much about the other ways to make money on this platform because I haven't really explored them myself. I've only been monetized for, 6 months or so. Of course, you do also get paid for shorts, but it is much less because they are short. My most viewed short is also about the Taylor Swift dress, and it got 57.2 thousand views, and to date I have made $7.99 off that, so could barely get a cheeseburger at Wendy's. And my RPM on that video is 14 cents per 1,000 views. But imagine if that had gotten 10 million views, then that would be what? I'm not good at math, $1,400, something like that. It does seem like it depends though on the length of the short, how much money you'll get paid for it, because my second most viewed short at 56,000 views says it has an RPM of 0. And I'm not sure if it's because it's much shorter, and it also says the F word. So I don't know if that made YouTube say, we don't want to give you money for that, but maybe beware of that if you're trying to get popular on this platform with shorts. Personally, I don't like them. I don't like making YouTube shorts. I don't like making TikToks. I don't like making reels. I don't like making short form content. And I am a little bit mad at YouTube for giving into that 0 attention span TikTok bullcrap, because this should be a safe space of long form content. And I hate that people are losing their patience for YouTube videos. I personally find it to be really annoying and difficult and time consuming to take a 30-minute video and rip it up into a 1-minute little snippet. I just don't like doing it. And there has been a lot of discussion actually on YouTube. The Stitchery actually has a really good video about how getting a bunch of subscribers from shorts can actually kind of hurt your channel, because it gives you all these ghost subscribers. You get these subscribers who see 6 seconds of you doing something funny and think, oh, I like that person, but then will never watch your long form videos. And I feel like I come across people all the time who have 400,000 subscribers, and I'm like, oh wow, they must have some really interesting content. And then I go to their long form videos and they either have none or very few, and their videos get 12,000 views, and you would expect them to be getting a lot more. And I think it's just because shorts, people just don't have the space in their brain for a long form video anymore. And I hate that YouTube, whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not what this video is about. If you want to make shorts, go for it, but you're not going to make as much money as you will making long form content. The end. In addition to shorts, you can also make money through supers. Super thanks are highlighted comments on videos where you can send a little tip to your favorite creator, and super chats and super stickers are the same, little tips for your favorite guy, except it is in live streams. I don't have a ton of info on this because I've never gotten a super thanks. Just kidding. Don't send me one, because I've heard from other creators that YouTube takes 30% of it, and I don't like that. There are also channel memberships, which is kind of like Patreon, I guess, but on the YouTube app, but YouTube also takes 30% of that. It seems like Patreon only takes 5%, and then whatever credit card processing fee there is, so that seems like a better option if you want to support someone that you like, or if you want to have an extra little club like a Patreon. Patreon seems like a better deal. Bang for your buck. I don't know. Do your own research. You can also get gifts in live streams. You can add a merch store to your little page. You can do brand deals with people like HelloFresh and Audible and make a lot of extra money. Again, I haven't done this yet, so I don't really have a ton of information. I did, at 10,000 subscribers, get contacted by a company that was willing to offer me $500 for a brand deal. So I don't know if that's really typical. I haven't done a ton of research into it, but $500 for a little 60-second ad seems pretty freaking cool. I didn't end up doing it because I don't know what I'm doing with myself, but maybe someday I will, and maybe I will do an updated version of this video at the end of 2025. If you have any tips for me on how to be a confident brand girly, leave them in the comments, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so the breakdown of the money that you have probably been waiting throughout this whole video for. I'm very sorry I rambled forever. I'm a yapper, as the kids say. I was monetized on July 15th of 2024. You get a payout every month between the 21st and the 28th of the month, as long as you hit a $100 threshold. If you don't hit $100, then it rolls over to the next month. So August 21st was my first ever payment, and I made $257.94. September's payment was $145.69. I didn't get a payment in October, which sucked. That just means that I didn't hit my $100 threshold for September's earnings. So anything that I did earn rolled over to November, and in November I got a payout of $177.17. And in December I got a similar payment of $171.45. And then my biggest payout yet, which will be coming in late January, but it's for December's earnings, so still 2024, is $893.41. Most of that coming from the 113,000-ish views on my crochet nail video. And that brings my grand total of YouTube money for the 6-ish months that I was monetized in 2024 to $1,617.82. All just for being a weirdo on the internet and filming myself doing crafts. Things I was already gonna do. Not too shabby. And here's to 100,000 subscribers in 2025, and hopefully, who knows, maybe financial stability from the thing that brings me the most joy, which is getting on here and trying to remind everybody that it's okay to just be yourself and be weird and be crafty, and you can make that work for you. I believe in you. Truly, if you have been wanting to make and post YouTube videos, or if you've been stuck under the threshold of 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, I hope that this inspires you. Truly, you never know when things are gonna pop off. You never know when you're gonna get monetized. And it's really just so much fun. And I really hope that you continue to follow your dreams. Because what's more important? You know, I am really so lucky to have a nice camera and a nice microphone because my boyfriend believes in me and he bought those for me. But I edit every single video on my 6-year-old iPad on a $20 program called LumaFusion, and it's like crashing and the audio is getting messed up every time I'm editing. And you know, it doesn't have to be the perfect situation. I really always wish that I would have started sooner. I'm 35 and I wish I would have started at 25, but things just never felt perfect enough. Things never felt right. The situation never felt right. The backgrounds never felt right. My camera never felt right, you know, but it doesn't have to be perfect for you to start. Like, pull out your phone and film yourself doing what you're doing and just be silly, be yourself, and share your passion with the world, and people will find you. When you put out like your true authentic self, I feel like people really gravitate toward that. So don't be afraid to just get on here and do what you like to do, and people will appreciate that. They will enjoy that, and you will hit any goal that you set for yourself so fast. I know this is like the stupidest movie to be inspired by, but when I'm like feeling down about, you know, doing something too late, like, oh, I'm 35, I should have done this when I was 20. I always remember the scene in Step Brothers where they have the night vision goggles on and Will Ferrell's character is like, man, can you imagine if we had these when we were 12? And John Riley's character is like, even better, we got them when we're 40. I always try to say to myself in my head, like, even better, I'm doing this when I'm 35. I'm doing this when I'm close to 40. Like, I am probably a lot cooler and more confident and maybe wiser. I don't know. But, you know, it's never too late. Make a YouTube video, make your money. I really hope that 2025 brings you all of the things you want and that all of your dreams come true. And if I can help in any way, if you have any questions for me, I mean, I'm still a tiny channel. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I hope that you found this to be inspiring at least a little bit, and that you go forth and pursue the things that will make you happy in this life. I have a lot of plans for a lot of fun videos coming in 2025, especially in January. I've got a lot of things on the horizon here, so subscribe if you'd like to see more dumb stuff from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!